Welcome. This is Intentionally Well with Dr. Bennett. I have a guest here with me who's going to teach us some pivotal things about keeping ourselves well. I have Miss Brandy Bennett. I'm going to let her introduce herself and her credentials, okay? Go ahead.
So my name is Brandy Bennett, owner of Temple Care and Wellness. I've been a nurse for over 12 years, particularly in surgery. So I have lots of experience with IVs. Temple Care is a concierge IV hydration business that I started. I just felt like the community needed it.
Absolutely.
Yes. I'm also a personal trainer and a hairstylist.
I know that's right.
Yes.
And she do hair.
Jack of all trades.
I know, that's where we gotta be now.
Yeah.
So I want to focus on IV hydration. It has been so popular now, and I want to give some attention to that today. So tell me about the process of it, and tell me about who should be getting these types of therapies.
Okay, so for my business in particular, I want to do fairly healthy people. So people have lots of comorbidities. I stay away from those because my angle is to not make anyone worse off, is to make people better.
And I'm going to stop you there. Comorbidities, we are thinking about illnesses. So when she says that, she's talking about high blood pressure, like extremely high blood pressure, right? There's acceptable forms. Diabetes, lymphedema, heart disease. So those folks may not be the best candidate, sounds like, so far. Okay.
Right. So fairly healthy people, I do require a good faith exam up front. So that gives us a clear view of how your health status is. Okay. So you would have to have that done first in order to be approved to get the IV hydration services.
So there's an exam that anybody would have to take. Everybody would have to take.
Everybody would have to take. Yes.
In order to be accepted, kind of like a clearance, I guess.
Yes.
Right.
Kind of like.
So when you go into surgeries, you go to the doctor and say, "Hey, am I cleared to have this procedure?" So it's a similar type process of getting in.
Yes.
Okay, so who would benefit? Like once I'm cleared, I can say, hey, I'm healthy enough to do an IV hydration.
Yes.
Why would I want to get one?
You may want to get one if you're an athletic person, you're in the gym, sweating a lot, you want to build up your muscles. It's full of amino acids and vitamin C.
Amino acids, protein.
Yes, the building blocks of protein.
Yes, protein. I want to make sure we know what we're talking about. So it's giving us some protein in there too. Okay.
Yes. Also, if you feel like you're getting sick or you're coming up off of being sick, I have an immunity drip that's packed with vitamin C and zinc that will help to replenish you and help you to recover after an illness, as well as I have the drip for hangover. So people that like to overindulge in alcohol, and they may feel like, hey, I need to get to where I'm feeling better so I can go to work or do regular things, because we know what alcohol does.
Absolutely. Even when we're planned, we have planned events that we're expecting to be overindulged in.
Right.
Maybe that bachelorette party.
Absolutely.
Maybe that bachelor party that we already know that we're going to have fun at, but we also have to be up the next day.
Yes, so you can do that before you indulge or after you indulge.
Okay, so which one would you prefer?
I would prefer the athletic performance because I am a personal trainer.
No, I'm talking about whether it's before or after the indulgence.
It's either or.
Okay.
It just depends on how the person
chooses to
schedule.
Got it. But you still get the benefits either way.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Okay. So not only do we get hydration, not only does your service include hydration, do other type services. So tell me about those.
Yes, I also do the B12 shots.
Okay.
And those are mainly for energy. They actually help with brain fog. They help to increase your mood, make you just overall feel better.
Okay. Okay. So why IV hydration? Why does the community need this type of service?
I feel like there are a lot of people that are overworked. They're tired. They get sick often. They may have children that are returning to school, and the children make them get sick. So it's like, how can you be a working mom or just a healthy mom? You can get IV hydration. This service can be done once every other week. Okay. So for the working mom or for just the corporate person, the athlete, anyone can get it once every other week, provided that they pass their good faith exam.
Absolutely. I love that. So in that case, do you have like membership programs to accommodate folks who want to be doing this every other week?
Yes. So for the people that want to do it often, the membership program is designed to help, offset some of the costs.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, you can pay for 3 drips up front.
Okay.
And then you'll get your 4th one free.
Okay, so a little discount the more you get.
Yes, and also you can get half off on your B12 shots. So that's whether you get it added into the IV or if you get it IM, which is in the muscle.
Absolutely, I like that. So when I'm getting a bag, I would say bag, so medically. Medical, like getting a bag, put a bag on them. That's how we say it. But when I'm hooked up to the IV drip, what am I experiencing? Like, what are not symptoms necessarily, but like, how do I feel?
You might just feel like a coolness going into your arm. I don't warm the fluid beforehand. It's just regular room temp, but it may feel a little cool. And some people start noticing immediate effects, good effects, I'll say, within the first 30 minutes. Typically, the drip may last 30 to 40 minutes because I do use a 500 milliliter bag. So that takes maybe 30 to 40 minutes to infuse, but there are lots of people that say, hey, I feel good. Like as soon as they're done or almost done, they say, hey, I feel good.
Is there anything I have to do to prepare to get this drip?
I would just say, even though you are getting IV hydration, I would still say drink lots of water beforehand so that the veins are nice and supple, that I can get easy access.
Yes. That's a very good point. If you're very dry, it's going to be hard to get into to access the veins.
Yes, and I would say just, if you want to bring some entertainment, bring a book, you bring your phone, something like that. Or bring a friend and you guys can talk.
That's a good one. Make it a party.
Yes, make it a party.
Make it a party.
So I do have also, if someone brings me a party of 4 or more people, they would get their drip for free. Now, if it's their first time getting a drip, they would have to pay the $27.99 for the Good Faith exam, but then their actual drip would be free.
Okay. Gotcha. And so you're mobile. Is that correct?
Yes.
So do you have any limitations as far as the city-wise?
As long as it's in Florida.
As long as it's in Florida. Okay.
Hopefully soon, Georgia as well. But right now, just Florida.
Just Florida. And that's still wide. I thought you was going to say Jacksonville.
Hey,
no, we're here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm available.
Let's do it. Awesome. Do you have anything coming up maybe? Maybe even in the new year, or maybe some just future plans to do something with
Yes, I do have like a couple people that have asked, hey, I do want to do a party soon in the future. One lady told me she wanted to do a Galentine's, and she wants to gift her friends with an IV drip because, they're going to be drinking and having fun and partying. So that is something that, hey, any kind of event or seasonal thing that anyone feels like they would like a drip for and that their friends may benefit from it, hey, bring them on.
Absolutely. And I'll say this, as a primary care doctor, honestly, even as a hospitalist, I see so many times where folks go into the hospital, go into the emergency room, really just because they're dehydrated, because they've gotten sick, because, they may not have been eating well for whatever reason. Maybe they're overindulged, right? And all they need is a drip, right? And this can be very costly, people, when you go into the emergency room to do such a thing. This is probably, hundreds, if not $1,000 medical visit.
Absolutely.
And you can go and get, call your RN, call Temple Wellness.
That's me, Temple Wellness.
And get an IV bag and feel better, as long as you're healthy enough to do so. Sound like perfect. Perfect.
And I also just have regular lactated ringers, which is just like an electrolyte bag of fluids that if someone doesn't necessarily feel like they want the vitamins and the minerals, we could just do the electrolytes.
Do the electrolytes. Perfect.
Yeah.
So Brandy, so tell the people where they can find you, how they can schedule.
How can you schedule? Well, I would ask that if you know that you're going to have a party, go ahead and call me first. That way I can open up that day for you guys. Go on and let you know how to book, how to get through to the Qualify. The company is called Qualify, where the nurse practitioners will do the Good Faith exam, and that's like a telehealth call over the phone. It's like
Okay.
a FaceTime call.
Okay.
So I would ask just that you call me first so we can get that scheduled. But I have a booking site that is listed on my Facebook page at templecareandwellness.com. I also have Instagram page, templecare.wellness, and you can find me there as well.
Absolutely. So if you're looking for this type of service in the community, she is mobile. She's willing to meet you,
Yes.
get booked, get scheduled. All right. Well, thank you, Brady, so much for sharing your business with us,
Yes.
sharing your services with us.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you soon.
And thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. It's Dr. Jonique Bennett with the firm Direct Primary Care. I am so excited to introduce to you the new Lasting Effects Wellness and Weight Loss Clinic. Do you feel muscle pain, muscle aches, joint aches? Or maybe you're looking to lose 5, 10, or 20 pounds, and some of the most hardest places to lose weight are midsection, our thighs. Maybe you are looking for cellulite reduction. Well, I have just the thing. Lasting Effects Wellness and Weight Loss Clinic is starting off with a new service, red light therapy. This is a therapeutic technology that uses not only red light, but infrared wavelengths of light to stimulate the body to produce more energy. Now, this energy is going to cause cellular growth and regeneration for all of the health and wellness benefits to your body. Red light therapy penetrates even the surface of the skin. This increases collagen and reduces the appearance of cellulite. If you are interested in getting into red light therapy, come and join us and see what your health benefits are for this service here at Lasting Effects Wellness and Weight Loss Clinic.